Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
Did we sound good here?
Yeah, let's get it. As goofy as ever.
Episode 225.
Ooh.
What's that? Come on, give me.
It's a quarter of 900.
All right.
Why is she fast? Wow.
I can't even. I just have to believe her. I
I
can't.
was like, wow, she gonna stumble. And before I even finish my thought, she already started talking.
Stick the land and everything.
Whoa. And we didn't even check it if
No,
it's true.
yeah, it could be. Could not. Welcome to an episode of Please Delete This. In the building, we have Darren.
Bam.
Genevieve.
What's up, hep cats?
Ni hao.
That water looks heavy.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, put it. It makes you feel like.
I
It's
had
like
carpal tunnel. I ain't picking that big ass glass.
that's like a quart, right? Is that a quart?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're supposed to put a lot of jelly in there.
Wide mouth.
You're pickling some stuff or something.
It's definitely a pickle jar. You definitely put some cucumbers in. Cucumber.
Cucumba.
Hi guys.
Hi, Jen.
What up, baby?
She's silly.
How goes it?
It goes well. My friend Bim is accusing me of being silly. I'm as serious as ever.
Why must that be accusatory? It's just
A fun of
an
fake
observation.
news,
Observation.
of non-fact, of fiction.
Is it so? What is she doing?
I don't know, Bim. I'm here with you. We didn't talk about. We talked about pregnant news last week, but we didn't talk about all the other people in the world that are pregnant, like the brat.
Oh,
She's
Congrats, yo.
pregnant. It's
Yo, I used to have the biggest crush on the
Me too.
Even now, still like, I just want I don't know, hug, like Russell a little bit. So.
You want to wrestle her? She'll
Play
punch.
around.
She'll knock you out.
And I like it. I like it. I like the brat.
On top of Rihanna. I like the- Of course, now we're talking about it. I don't remember anybody else that's pregnant.
now that we're talking about it, you brought it up.
I know. I had a couple people that I was
We were
like, oh,
following
shoot,
your lead. Like, okay, pregnant people.
everybody pregnant.
Nah, I don't be on no pregnancy watches.
Everybody's
Kiki
pregnant.
Palmer just had her baby.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
congrats
Kiki
to her.
Palmer.
But yeah.
All right. Well, congrats to everyone having a baby.
Yeah.
May they all be healthy and wonderful.
Amen.
So, guys, I found a new snack today. It's old, I think, but new to me. And so, would you like to try it?
Let's go.
All right.
I like to hear
So some of you might have already tried it. Like I said, I think it's been out for a little bit. Wavy Lay's and Funyun flavor.
Funyun.
You know who likes Funyuns?
Who?
Me. Darren, you like Funyuns?
Yeah.
And I be feeling weird, like,
yeah.
you know,
I've
you used to
never
buy
really-
condoms.
Yeah,
And you kind
I'm
of
never
like
proud to
slide
buy-
it on
yeah,
the
yeah.
condom. When I buy Funyuns, I'm like, and one of these. Just kinda put
It's
it-
not a proud thing that I do.
I love Funyuns. I have no problem buying them.
You too?
Yeah.
Because it like makes a weird crunch. It looks weird. It's like,
it's an awkward shape.
and not a lot of people, you don't do this with Funyuns.
Yeah, you gotta take the ring. Yeah.
Oh boy, so yeah, usually in private I enjoy Funyun.
Really?
Yeah. Oh boy.
I didn't know there was snacks that you kind of like don't eat in public.
It's not like a popular snack. At least I don't see a lot of people eating Funyuns.
Yeah.
You go to a party, there's Doritos, Lay's, da. Never see Funyuns.
If you go to a party and there's a bowl of Funyuns,
Am I lying?
bruh,
You're not lying.
If there was Funyuns,
You'd be happy. But
where's Bim?
You'd be like, yeah, I like Funyuns.
Right, but then if you do that, then
Yeah,
people are taking them.
Right.
It's fair.
There's certain snacks. I'm trying to remember. We stopped at a gas station, and I was like, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna go and get some snacks. Anybody want anything?" And Celeste said, like not Funyuns, but it was like some weird chip. Like I almost want to say it was like
like Fritos or something.
She said corn chips. That's what it was. And I like corn chips, but I wouldn't admit that to anybody. I wouldn't say that to everybody. Like, can you get me a bag of barbecue corn chips?
You
No.
say the more popular joint, like, hey, give me
Lay's,
some
chips,
you know,
some
sweet
barbecue
and sour,
chips, yeah.
Salt and vinegar, vinegar, whatever. Yeah.
But she was like, and literally everybody in the car was like, corn chips?
I like it.
Yeah, so.
I like it. That's me. So when I find certain things like Funyuns, corn nuts especially,
Corn nuts,
Good.
Bim.
I had
The
some
ranch
a
corn
couple months
nuts?
ago. Yeah.
Corn nuts?
Yeah.
They sell them at Dollar Tree. I mean, yeah. But
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
where I
bring
get 'em.
myself to buy them because
I do.
You know, I say
Road
myself,
trips especially.
Oh, no.
Corn nuts.
I've never ventured that realm.
Yeah,
You
man.
don't know? You don't know
I,
corn?
not that I don't like them, but I've never tried them.
Yeah.
Really?
High school, that was the jam.
Yeah.
Corn nuts and
That
and
two-
Winter Fresh.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you need the Winter Fresh after corn nuts. Yeah.
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 I like the twists, not corn chips, but like the twist
those,
ones.
Those are
Yeah,
good.
I like those. Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah. But I always end up with mess up everywhere in my beard.
I'd be at work. Well, when I had a job. Because Bim called me Tommy earlier.
Because I asked her a simple question, Darren, and then she gonna lie to my face.
I didn't lie.
She said something that was a lie, Darren. Right?
I'm here.
She said something that was a lie.
I did
to
get
my
it from
face.
work.
Yo, Jen, if you do this again, you don't. You're unemployed.
You're
family.
safe here. You're safe. No one's judging you here.
You don't gotta do that. I got it from my job. Shut up! You're lying. As you were saying.
I forgot. Oh, yeah.
So the snack.
Fun. But I think you don't see Funyuns at parties because they don't sell them in big bags.
They don't?
Do they?
No, it's
Why
a small,
not?
like 50 cent. Well, they're not 50 cent anymore.
Yeah, I've never seen a big bag of Funyuns.
Huh.
Maybe they do, and I just never.
I now want to have a party and just buy the obscure. Somebody was saying today,
Yo,
like,
that's
That'd be
a
great.
good idea. Yo, I'm
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
'Cause you get there and you're like, oh, I haven't had this in so long.
yeah.
But what the hell is that?
is that
It's
oots?
a-
Is that oots? I know.
A
I
whole
know.
row of the different oots chips. Oots. Barbecue. Oots. All the flavors, Darren.
Sour
All
cream
the-
and onions, salt and
all of
vinegar.
them.
The regular. You gotta get the regular Ripple.
All the flavors, man.
So are they good? Did you try yet?
No.
Oh, God.
So yeah, we're another great sound on the mic eating wavy lays, but
Why do they do this to us?
wavy lays Funyun flavors. How's the smell, Bim?
Not getting the strong Funyun smell.
A little bit. Not
Just a little
strong.
bit.
Ready?
Nah, because you know when you eat a Funyun. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
Here.
Bottoms up.
Interesting.
It's very, like, super salty forward. I don't remember Funyuns being, like, that kind of salty, but I'm old now, so maybe it is.
Yeah, I'll take a bag down of these.
Yeah, I will destroy.
Yeah, I'll knock this down easy.
Jen, this one you're on to, my friend. Damn.
Yeah, these are pretty good. You're so good that you gotta read the stuff behind it. Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Hey, we don't know nothing.
Serving size, huh? How did you determine that? Oh, I see. Cool.
It's true. I'd be like, oh, they put onion salt and garlic salt in this. That's crazy.
That's great, huh? You know what? When I was younger, I used to be like, okay, if I gather all these ingredients,
Yo, me too.
if I could gather all these ingredients and put them together, I should end up with this, right?
Darren, I thought I was the only one.
Yo, man.
Damn, Jen.
You guys are crazy.
Because you were smart for a long time. You were smart longer than us. You know what I'm saying? I really thought, I was like, wait, so, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what that is, but if I could get something different,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Some potatoes, vegetable oil. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool. I'm here. Salt, sugar, onion powder.
Start looking in the
I got-
cabinets at home.
We got onion powder. I'm sure we got onion powder.
And you also, they always have that onion powder, garlic powder.
Hydroxylate corn protein.
Doesn't sound important.
Is it kind of like syrup?
That's just like corn. That's corn. Google. How do
Oh,
you
man, I
make-
would do the same. So if we had internet or phones as kids, would you even have time to have dumb thoughts like that?
No.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That's why they don't figure things out. Because
to me.
they've never, but they haven't had time to develop that because their mind is always being stimulated by something else. We had to figure a lot of stuff out.
That makes me nervous. That's why I still try to challenge myself. But I've seen it where some kids, obviously with video games, oh, you're losing, I just cut it off. Or change the level. This girl don't like me, I swipe left. I got mad other options. I don't have to pursue somebody. There's a lot of I want to go to school for free, so I make a fit and then I don't have to pay for anything, but I still don't use my degree. All that stuff, not you, shut up. But it's I don't know what kind of group of people you're developing without having challenges, without having to problem solve more so than just on a computer or something. Yeah, I don't know, I'm worried.
That was scary.
Right? That's me every day. And that's why that Chris Rock special was amazing to me.
2 out of 3, baby.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Now, let me not say amazing.
Okay, so
But I
let's start from
enjoyed
the
it.
beginning.
I enjoyed it.
So the question is, did you see the Chris Rock
Selective outrage.
Netflix live special?
I did. I made it a point to watch it,
Jen told me to, so I did.
and I give it a good 6.
Out of 10. Oh, so you didn't really like it.
It didn't sound like he liked it in the group chat.
Yeah, it was like, oh, okay, this is enjoyable. And that was it. Like, I chuckled a couple times. I gave like a good ha once or twice. And that was it.
Were you doing other stuff while you were watching it?
I was working.
There you go.
No. But I was working, so I was listening to it. Yeah, I was fully listening to it. And I think I was like, I appreciate the craft a little bit more. I think this time I was kind of like, okay, so I see him having to build the sets and set everything up, and I thought it was very clever, some of the things that he put in. I'm like, okay, I get it now. I think I understand this stand-up a little bit better after talking to Lad and, having my own experience. Not that I'm like a stand-up comedian now, but
No.
I was like, okay, I get it. I thought it was funny, but not like hardy hard.
Do you remember any of the bits that stood out to you?
Yeah, so the daughter one, his daughter being a better person, I thought that was like, oh, like this is, I can relate to this.
He didn't even jump to something funny. He went to a heartwarming thing.
Yeah, well, the him
You're
getting
getting Carl
her.
Winslow alone, okay?
He's like, oh, that moment where he talked about his daughter and gushed over how great she
Yeah,
is.
no, and he was like, she's an ass.
There you go.
Yeah, that the whole thing was funny, not
Oh, okay,
just the heartwarming part.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, like him getting kicked out of school and the fight with the mom and the mom taking half. And blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, this is funny. Like this is like your life. Ooh, excuse me. What else stood up? Obviously the Will Smith thing.
Oh, spoiler alert. If you guys didn't see it, go check it out. It's on Netflix. But,
Yeah,
there we go.
I'm just surprised that everybody's like, he's trash.
Who said that?
A lot of people
People on
online.
social media.
Oh yeah, I know those people don't matter to you.
No. I know. I like it. Because I think I have a theory. But I can't confirm it. But keep going.
I don't agree that he's trash. He's the best, one of the best to ever do it. But I was very surprised. I was more surprised at people like being upset about his Will Smith thing.
I thought he bodied that.
I thought it was great.
I thought he bodied
Yeah,
that.
there are people who are upset about that part because
Because he called Jada a
B word.
bitch. They weren't really paying attention to.
Huh.
And guess what? Sometimes people be bitches.
These are gonna go really quick.
So, Jen, you want to go or you want me to go?
you can go.
Okay, so Darren, so you were listening to it. Did you
Yes.
like watch it at the same time?
Yeah,
Okay. Did you notice anything about the crowd?
can't say I did.
Jen, you notice anything about the crowd?
It was a lot of black people, right?
Yeah, he was in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Middle-aged black people too, right? Like,
Yeah.
our demo older.
Yeah.
Who did Chris Rock attack during most of the set?
I didn't know we were gonna get pop quiz.
Middle-aged black women.
Oh yes.
women, yeah.
Oh yes.
So one of the things that took me out, see? So, ooh, baby, I'm here today. You know, Bim. So here.
Happy Women's Day.
Happy Women's Day, everybody. So, what Chris Rock did, and again, I only watched it once, and I'm going to watch it again. And let me see, I take mad long when I talk about stuff, man. I be long-winded.
It's fine. Go ahead, brother. It's your
But I be like
podcast.
overanalyzing.
It's your
stuff.
podcast. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, sorry, man. Just cut me off. I'm taking
Go
too
ahead.
long.
Keep going, bro.
Thank you. First of all, he looked great. He looked amazing. Moving around all these 50-something years old. He looked amazing. But I did not like the live stuff. In the beginning, some guy was talking, and Chris Rock said, shut up, nigga, or some shit. But, like, when you do a polished special, you don't have that. You get good audio quality. I didn't like the audio too much in the beginning.
Okay.
But for it to be live, they still nailed it on the camera stuff and all of that. All right, nerdy stuff out the way. What I noticed in the crowd was him having the courage to go there with that crowd right in front of him. It wasn't talking about a marginalized or some group that's hidden somewhere. He said, no, I'm going to talk to y'all because you guys, in my opinion, to him, have been wilding. I love y'all, but I got to be honest.
Okay.
And one of the things that got me, and I got notes, but I ain't going to jump there one, but this one, I'm pro-life.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pro-life. Round of applause, the entire room. Everybody. Woo! Yes.
Walked right into it.
I believe a woman should do whatever she want to do with her body. I'm pro-life. You know how you repeat yourself.
Yeah.
And then he says, if you want to kill babies, I'm on board with that. Dead silence in the room. I laughed my Nigerian head off. Got him. Got right in front of their faces. And that's why I think people miss what he was doing. He ain't said nothing different. He just called it something different.
Yep.
And everybody shut down. That is the selective outrage that he's talking about.
Exactly.
Aha.
And people who are sitting right there or watching at home didn't realize when you got outraged when he did it, you're a part of it. Because it is killing a baby to a lot of people. You can't ignore that. You can still do what you want, but call it what it is. To some. You know what I'm saying? So for him to have the bravery to do that and mention Beyonce the way he did, but he nailed it. Or not even the Beyonce thing. Let's stick with Jada, since you mentioned that one. He told everybody how it all started. She says something about me and her husband's bad film. Why are you talking about me?
Why I gotta quit my job?
You did all this nonsense, put it online, interviewed your husband about this nonsense that you did. Everybody said shit. And when he kept saying, so-and-so called you a bitch, this person called you a bitch, and he kept calling Will Smith a bitch over and over and over and over again, I said, this nigga is still mad, and I love it. I love it. Yo, why y'all doing this to me? I'm a fan.
And the fact that afterwards people came at him for that, like now he's the villain in the slap.
Oh, get out of here.
How did this happen?
How did
Selective outrage.
Exactly.
Point proven.
Yep.
Point proven. Darren, when y'all were talking about some people that like it, I've remembered scrolling quickly because I didn't want to get any spoilers, that I did see a good amount of people saying that. I'm like, damn, I was expecting to not laugh.
Yeah.
Yo, I chuckled all the way through. There were some bits that kind of ran a little bit long, but bro, I enjoyed it. I thought it was probably better than the last one he did. I don't know if I liked the last one as much.
Yeah. I don't even think I watched the last one. So my beef with Chris Rock has always been, he's funny as hell, and he's famous as hell, right? So he's kind of like where Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer are now. He's got to watch what he says,
right?
So when he would come out and do specials, it's like funny, but I always feel like I want you to go. Like I see it in your eyes.
Yes.
Just go.
Oh, Jen.
Just go, bro. Like, what do you go, nigga? And so I started watching it ready to be kind of like, all right, here we go with this safe ass comedy, almost on some like Bill Cosby type, you know what I mean? And he started, I said, wait a minute. He does coke? like off rip. I'm like, oh, he's getting raw. The abortion thing killed me.
Bruh.
I'm like, and the thing is, he stripped himself naked.
Yeah.
So he to the bone,
Yep.
and he never does that. And I appreciated that because I always felt like, yo, I don't know nothing about Chris Rock if you really think about it.
Just when he was married and had the children, he would talk about that. But in terms of the divorce and him getting candid with losing the house and all of that?
Man, I had to Google so much while I was watching this. I'm like, yo, is he still married? Yo, what's his wife look like? And I'm like, yo, he really did a great job of keeping his life private. And he's telling us, yo, just because you don't hear nothing about me don't mean I ain't doing stuff.
Right. And don't play with my brothers neither.
Oh, yeah.
He snuck that in there. Hey, don't play.
Yeah.
Because they don't like you, rapper man. And the way he kept doing.
I don't want to get
wanna
a rapper.
Come on, man. Guys, what we talking about? Y'all who say you don't like it. What we talking about? Oh, you didn't like what he said about Anita Baker? You don't remember? See, y'all weren't really paying attention.
No, that Anita Baker thing was hilarious. That whole dating a younger chick.
He was talking about he would prefer to date women 10 to 15 years younger than him.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah,
women his age.
Yeah.
And he said...
The roof thing, yeah.
What y'all want me out there with Anita Baker? The crowd again. Not as many laughs. We love Anita Baker. How dare you?
I didn't get any of that from my brain.
You get what I'm saying?
I laughed, man.
And I love that they intentionally pointed to the crowd, to black women, for the reaction for both. It's if we gonna talk junk about people and la and laugh, we part of that too.
like the Meghan Markle thing.
That was my next point.
That was funny.
Bodied.
And I'm
was
like,
funny.
yo, we said that. They
We
invented
did.
slavery.
We did. Oh,
I'm
man.
like, it's not just us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody else sees this. Like, it's not like you just married into a white family and you're surprised.
Right.
It's literally the family that colonized half
They
of the
invented it.
world.
They
This
started.
bitch don't got Google, and I think you don't like that people don't like that he was using the word bitch. This is loosely. Come on with that shit.
come on.
Come on. Come on.
But like,
Bitch.
I hate you. I hate you.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine. It was great. It was great. Keep going, Bim.
Can you say that on the radio?
not in this context, you can't. Yeah. So I'm like, listen to that, and I'm like, okay, yep, I'm with you there. And then when he was like, they did say how dark is baby gonna be, but we say the same thing.
We do exactly. So the
Exactly that.
selective outrage.
I thought it was brilliantly done. I was
Selective
very happy
outrage.
that he finally. There's an episode of Real House Husbands of Hollywood. Remember that show? Mm-hmm. Anyone who doesn't know the show, it was like a satirical spoof of the Real Housewives franchise by Kevin Hart, but it was Real House Husbands of Hollywood, and it had like him, JB Smoove, Nelly,
What's the guy's name?
Robin Thicke.
There we go.
Robin Thicke, Dwayne Martin. It had a bunch of just Boris Cujo, a bunch of dudes. And there was an episode where Chris Rock came on. And I always remember this episode because he told Kevin Hart, because Kevin Hart said he's famous. He said, "You're not famous, you're popular." And Kevin Hart's like, "No, I'm famous." Mind you, this show came out like 10 years ago.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Get these away from me.
He ain't on the podcast right now.
He's not doing something where he should be quiet. And then Kevin Hart's like, "No, I'm famous." He said, "No, I'm famous. You're black famous." And the whole episode was basically showing the difference between, Kevin Hart, you think you famous, but watch what happens. They go out to eat. Kevin Hart goes to pay the bill. He's like, What are you doing? And he just gets up and walks off. And he just kept going places and taking stuff and not paying for it to prove his point. I actually just watched it again today for this. And I always remember that episode because I'm like, yo, he's right. Like, up until that point, I thought Kevin Hart was mad big. Kevin Hart got way bigger after that point.
After that point. But at that point...
At the point, he was still going up.
Right. That was after Grown Old Man and the one after that, I think. Then he had the show.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, you're right. Because within our community, Kev, he's out even with other people. But Chris Rock is different. Mm-hmm. That's decades. Mm-hmm. Decades. Yeah, that's different.
So it was a really good episode if you want to go check it out. It was like season 2.
Yeah. He mentioned something about America, how messed up it is or whatever, and how there's a lot of people that are dealing with stuff. But he said it's an ER full of people with paper cuts. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like everybody has issues, but if everybody has an issue, there's no room for people when they really have issues. The people who really have issues.
Once again, we say that
we
all
talk
the
about it
time.
all the time. So,
if you call everything racist, then when something racist happens, you can't say, "Oh shoot, that was actually racist."
Exactly. So he was talking in the way that I talk in my head. So he is part of a demographic that's kind of like, all right, guys, let's chill out a little bit. It's getting a little weird. Let's just understand what you're saying because you sound crazy. You sound like a hypocrite. But you're not understanding that you're doing that. Let's just listen. But selective outrage. And it worked. It worked. And I think it's brilliant. Now that we talk about it more, I think he nailed that.
And now while you were saying the audience, I'm thinking of the people who said it was trash.
Mm-hmm. Come on now, tell me.
Middle-aged black women.
Ding, 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 ding.
I was just very surprised. I was like, no, do you find this funny? Not even how can he still be mad, or why he bring this up, or the whole whipping thing? And I'm like, it's a punchline, guys.
The emancipation?
Yeah.
I laughed my little Nigerian head off.
But it's like, it's a punchline, guys.
Because they like Will Smith. Oh, don't do it if it's somebody I like. Why?
And here's the thing about
person you like is ridiculous and committed a crime on TV. To that guy.
and this is the part that was crazy to me is that damn it, I lost it.
Oh shoot! Sorry.
Damn, it was a good one. Damn. It'll come back to me.
God damn it.
Damn. But an ER full of people with paper cuts.
What you mean?
Y'all better get up out of there. Get a Band-Aid. It ain't that serious.
Trying to get all that attention.
For real. And that's comedy. That's not being safe. I don't like safe comedy because that's not a reflection of the world, right? It's for comedy, it's to go against conventional thought. And there's a lot of groupthink going on without actual thought.
It's like how we talk about Delirious and Raw. It's funny, but then when you watch it in present day, you're like, can you even, like, if he was to write that today, could he put it on the stage? And that's kind of what his special felt like, a special from the 80s that he just happened to say now. Like, whoa, you didn't put none of them filters that we've learned to put on everything.
Nope.
I mean, there was so many truths. The one where he was like, if you got to pay for your own, then you should get a...
Yeah, no, say it. If you, yo.
I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, sorry, we said spoiler alert. It works.
Yeah, they don't listen.
Okay.
They don't listen. That line was too good. I don't even want to spoil it.
Yeah, so like thinking about those, and I actually like laughed out loud. I watched it on my own. I laughed out loud.
I laughed.
So there's some comedians recently that I was watching, and I cut it off because it wasn't good. And this actually like had a steady laugh.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It reminds me, because I say all the time, I like going to Comedy Connection. When the guys come to places like that, they're not doing a special. They're in front of a crowd and they're just
working material.
Doing
they're trying to see what works. Yep.
And so they don't put on any filters. They don't put any breaks. They just go. And that's what it felt like. Because and it was live.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't edit it, can't fix it.
And he stumbled on some words.
Yeah, he stumbled. He messed up a joke. He said out loud, "Damn it, I fucked up the joke." You know what I'm saying? Like you get all that. So yeah, there were certain parts where I'm like, oh, he could have cleaned that up a little bit. But then you remember,
it's live.
It's live
on Netflix for the first time. That's even for a star like that. That's nerve wracking.
Because normally, even when they do specials, they don't record it in one shot.
Exactly.
They might have 4 or 5 shows that weekend. Right. They record all of them with the same outfit on, and then they edit it to the best parts. He didn't have any of that benefit of the doubt.
Crazy.
And everybody kept asking him, what did he think? What did he think when it first happened, the slap? And he purposely didn't say anything.
Yeah.
He purposely didn't talk to anyone because he knows he was pissed off.
Yeah.
And he was going to say something. And he's like, you know what? I'm a big enough star where I have to watch what I say.
Yeah.
So when I'm ready to say something, I'm going to make money off of it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say whatever the hell I want because you can't stop me. You can't edit it. I'm doing it live.
And that's why I love that he said, I'm not going on Gayle King. I'm not going to sit there and cry and all that. No,
because I'm pissed.
And this is my stage, baby. I'm going to go off. And he went off. Oh, I love it.
It was definitely a chest beat.
And finally, to wrap up the daughter piece, did y'all watch the end of the credits when they were showing all the pictures?
Oh, no.
See, y'all got to see it all the way through. Picture of both of his daughters and his mother in Paris together.
Oh, yeah, I did
see
that.
Story,
yeah.
Oh, so you did see it?
No, I saw
No, I saw the story. But
Jen, if you say no and then say yes again,
what are you gonna
I don't
do?
know what I'm going to do.
What are you going to do?
I don't know, but it sounds good.
You're not going to do anything.
But
I know.
Beautiful family, though. And he talked about it, and it's not cap, as the kids say. Here's the proof.
And when he was speaking about his ex-wife, he made sure he spoke about her in the most respectful way.
Yeah. Last time we got
into
an
their ex-wife
argument.
and their divorce. He told a story about them working together as parents and being in a healthy place.
Yeah. And okay, but even with that, I get how some people can say I was extra vulgar when he said all my money went to vagina. I did good.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Good job. Thanks.
All my money went to vagina. You know, but that's almost like, dang, my wife took half my money in a divorce. But, you know, if you don't see it that way, you can watch the comedy and enjoy it. But if people just see it as negative, oh, but you're still talking about having to give them all your money. But then at the end he says, I would do it all again. Yeah. So, like, it's honest, brutal honesty.
It was so honest, and that's what I liked about it, is that he was raw.
Yeah. I was surprised. Like, I saw a few people saying... And I was like, wait, I see some commonalities. Let me chill.
It was weird.
Darren?
Because
if your third eye is dilated, you'll see what's going on. And it's funnier. It's so much funnier.
Because when I watched it, like I said, I found it to be very funny. So immediately when I text you guys, I had literally just ended it. I'm like, please make sure you watch it. But I didn't want to say.
I was like, it's either really bad or really good.
Yeah, and I wouldn't tell you to watch something really bad.
You would. You would.
She gonna lie again.
She gonna lie. Liar. On Women's Day. You're lying on Women's Day.
Oh boy. But I just want to say, and we wrap it on this, because sometimes I probably sound harsh with certain things.
I don't know if you're looking for us to interject. No, you sound fine.
I was looking at your faces. Because you guys make faces sometimes when I say things. But just I just urge people to just, if possible, just listen to what is being said without applying your own emotions or your own, like, if you did some stuff you were ashamed of, man, it's in the past. Just listen to what's going on, though, and just really pay attention. Just really pay attention. It takes 2 seconds. and then just feel the feels and think the thoughts and just put it together. That's all I'm gonna say. Can't do it for you, but there's a reason why a beloved comedian would say stuff like that.
He put it on the line.
He did. He did. You can alienate a whole group, but it's said with love. But whatever. Shout out to Chris Rock.
What do you know?
What do I
Speaking
know?
of women,
Hey man.
the Raptors
Oh.
had to apologize.
Toronto?
Toronto Raptors. Did you hear this?
You ain't watch basketball.
I don't. But I saw the headline. I don't gotta watch basketball to know a headline about
I know
basketball.
that's right. You tell him. You
Give
tell
my water
him,
back.
King.
Give my water back. Give my water
Man,
back.
give me that sit back, man.
He's really
I've
savoring
been trying
it
to
too.
ration it through the show. What are you
You know, I
talking
have more water upstairs, Bim.
Do you?
I did. It's well water, Bim. Gotta go to the well. Pull up the bucket, you know.
You know what's funny? He said Raptors, and I'm like, that's still a team?
Guys, don't be disrespectful.
That's why he
to
said Toronto.
man.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
Drake
be
be at the game.
Yeah, see? Champagne poppy.
So the Raptors had to apologize for Women's History Month video that sparked social media backlash. Now, this might get us in trouble if we're gonna be honest.
Oh, wow.
This might be the one that we have to timestamp and take out.
Are you being serious? 'Cause
I'm
I want to
serious.
have fun.
Me too.
Okay.
I do.
Let's do it.
But knowing you,
Ah!
Yeah,
No,
okay.
is that bad?
Cool.
Let's be honest and then
yeah,
take it out.
let's be honest.
I'm not saying nothing there.
No, come on. It's
gonna
fun.
take it out.
So it's to celebrate Women's Month. The Raptors put out a video. Happy Women's Empowerment Month. Sorry, it's important that we not only celebrate but empower women both on and off the court. They released a video, and what they did is they played a song. Beyonce said, "Girls run the world." Why do you think that's true? And they interviewed some of the players. The players gave their responses. Video came out. One of the players said,
Oh, boy.
"They're the only ones that can procreate." When the video ended, everybody was upset about this.
Oh, come on.
So they had to apologize.
Oh, wow.
They issued an official apology. See, he said he's putting the mic away from his mouth.
Oh, wow.
Now, I saw this and I said, I don't see
It took me a second.
I don't see the problem here.
It took me a second. I'm not
I
gonna
understand. And I very delicately will walk down this road with you guys. And anytime you guys want to bail out, you could say the safety word. I don't know what that is. And we could stop. And I will go first.
lie. Okay.
It is not wrong to say that women are the only ones that can procreate, because that is true. As far as I know, women have reproductive organs and systems that enable them to grow a baby inside their bodies and give birth to said baby.
Darren, what is a woman?
A woman,
Okay.
I need one of those little disclaimers like this podcast is not Darren's views do not reflect the
No, they do
views and
reflect the
opinions
views
of this
No, they do.
podcast.
No, they do. It's fine. It doesn't apply now. It does reflect.
Now, again, I'll say, if this is offensive to you, this topic is offensive to you, you might want to skip ahead a couple minutes.
No, don't do
I
that.
don't mean it to be offensive to you. It's just what I believe. And you're more than welcome to argue with me on
I
that.
don't skip. Stay long. Listen to a different perspective for once.
Wow.
You
No.
gotta listen.
You're right.
listen.
No,
Yeah,
you can't.
people gotta
Yeah,
listen.
you can't disagree with 100% of
We
what
still
somebody's
love
saying.
everybody. At the
Oh
end
yeah,
of the day.
literally, I love everybody. I believe a woman is a person that is born with a vagina. Until they decide they no longer want to be a woman, I will consider them a woman.
So you said until they no longer consider themselves a woman,
Until they decide, I don't want to be a woman anymore.
and they can then you would refer
Then
to them as a man.
as you want. I will
Can
still
that
say,
man procreate?
if they did not remove their reproductive organs, yes.
So a man can procreate.
No.
Come on, see this is what happens.
Yeah.
No, I think it's the other way around.
Go.
Because they said only women can procreate.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean all women can procreate.
And that men can't procreate.
Okay.
No, I think it's the other way around. They're talking about people who are born a man who become a woman. That's a woman. That person can't procreate.
Oh no, but even on the flip
but that's
side,
why I said
yeah.
you have to be born with it. That's the biggest difference here.
No, I'm saying the reason for the outrage.
For the outrage.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was clear.
Yeah.
I mean, that's clear to me.
So they would have to. So yeah, you wouldn't be allowed to say in this new world that you wouldn't be able to use that during this month for women. You save that for what is it, for female month.
Yeah, you can't dip in the pot twice.
Yeah, so they got to be a female month, so you can say that.
That's a slippery slope. Don't do that.
I know, because we just learned that people don't like to be called females. So what do we do?
You sit and you be quiet and you don't say this on a podcast.
Hey, yo, Chris Rock, we need you.
No, but so this is like, I guess the problem.
Yo, that tour with him and Dave must have been insane.
What? Oh.
So I asked the wife.
You like having these conversations.
Oh, I do. And she happily walk along the lines with me. Mm-hmm. And I asked her if a man now identifies as a woman, do they understand everything that a woman goes through automatically, or whatever? And she's like, no. I don't think so. I said, okay. So then what is wrong with me telling a woman, a man who now identifies as a woman and going through the transition, that you still can do everything a woman can do?
For me, it's a yet statement.
Yet. Explain.
They can't. They're the only ones who can procreate. They can't procreate yet. I feel like science and scientists are going to keep trying until they can find a way to make it that someone who has transitioned can still give birth. I believe that they're trying really hard to do that.
Do you guys know what gender dysphoria is?
No.
And I say I don't like the dis part.
It's a mental health disorder. And in order to change your gender, a doctor has to diagnose you with this mental health disorder before you can transition.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it is in fact a mental health disorder.
Darn.
Let's get it away from you.
You heard?
Yeah.
All right. So gender dysphoria is a term that describes a sense of unease that a person may have because of a mismatch between their biological sex and their gender identity. So that's where it's the gender identity piece. This sense of unease or dissatisfaction may be so intense it can lead to depression and anxiety and have a harmful impact on daily life.
This is the reason why people who do support their kids, it's because they don't care what you think.
Right.
My kid is going through something.
Right.
I see them every day at home. I see how upset they are. Definitely get it. But I think.
Oh yeah. Well, I was going somewhere with
Okay,
this.
sorry.
So, any mental health disorder, you receive help so that you can function in your day-to-day life. Because outside of that, that can cause the depression, the anxiety. Treat people with kindness, make sure you know all of that stuff. I think the thing that we all can agree that we disagree with is changing the terms of the words that were in place for a long time already.
Okay.
And I think that's where the disconnect is, right?
Yeah, it's words.
It's in before everybody moved along and started changing things, everybody didn't agree first, or get a definition, or get an understand. We don't even know what that is, y'all. Y'all just learned what this was, and that these steps are required before even getting there.
Right.
So why do we all have to pretend we don't know that this is what they're dealing with, and we could just say what it is? It's not offensive. The more you have knowledge, right? Because when I speak to it, I make sure I look stuff up just to make sure I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So if it's a mental health disorder, we know that this is what's happening. You were diagnosed. You had to go through all of this. Why can't we say that you used to be a guy?
Right.
It's not offensive. We know that you're going through something, but the reality of it is, in this society, you used to be referred to as this, and now you're this.
It's kind of like...
But still you're that because... I didn't say it, though. I didn't say it. But if you think about... Anyways, we'll say that one off mic. No, that one's an off mic one. But just know, I want people to like learn and research because we don't have to change everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's kind of like when we talk about
Darren, man, I'm here.
Like
I'm there with you, man.
like if you're in a store or something, like when I worked in the store, and somebody would come up to pay for their items, and it's like, oh, well, who helped you? And they don't want to say the black guy over there.
But
They find any other way to describe the really tall guy with the dark hair, and it's
I'd be like, oh, the black dude? I would do that.
Right.
Like, oh, you mean the black guy over there? Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And
It's
that's
okay.
how it makes me feel. The same thing. It's like
Yeah.
you can say the black guy if in fact he is the black guy, and you're not using it in a malicious way.
Right.
But if you're using it as I'm going to make somebody's day more difficult than it has to be by using him being a black guy against him,
Right.
that's different.
That's different. Right. And, my eyes work, yo. If you come up with a C cup and a 5 o'clock shadow, I know what's going on. My eyes work, yo. My eyes work. Don't play with me, man. No, my eyes work.
You can't tell Caitlyn she's not a beautiful.
My eyes work. My eyes work.
okay,
So she's not attractive.
she's not.
I say it all the time. Like,
What do we? And everybody got to lie. Oh, it's beautiful. Y'all stop lying to each other. You can just say good for her.
Yeah.
Done. Ah, man.
How about it?
the Kardashian jokes.
Yo,
That was good.
how people gonna say, Darren?
was
And you
good.
gonna say you give it a 6?
That was good. Yeah. No, because I wouldn't go back and watch it.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't like,
He wouldn't watch it.
You don't
again.
even
Yeah.
remember most of it.
and that's why I wouldn't go. That's why I wouldn't go back and watch it. And I remember the chunk, a good size chunk.
As we reminded you. of
yeah,
that
it,
stuff.
it gets, yeah, I
You'll
gotta
be in the
gotta
me on
get
this
the-
one.
You got to get the gears going. I didn't say no. I didn't
You said
even-
a 6 is. I wouldn't watch them if you told me it was a 6.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, I like trust. You may like have lost some positions.
No.
And in your recommendation.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Thing.
Sorry, it's
A
fine.
6?
That's why I don't recommend stuff.
You really don't.
No.
Unless it's anime.
Yeah, because I know my.
Oh, you don't really.
I know my, and I don't watch a lot of stuff, and I know my opinions are very. I'm very pessimist with my opinions. So yeah.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
Deion Cole still has the best Netflix special I've seen in the recent
The one
years.
that just came out. It
I
was
gotta
very
watch
funny.
that.
That was
Seen it?
very funny.
You haven't
I
watched
gotta
it?
watch that.
Oh
I
my
ain't
god,
seen it.
that one's still number one to me. That's the bar for me.
That was very funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Deion Cole stand up in a minute.
Oh man, it was so good.
Okay.
I love him.
Do you find that you like white
Oh, we
comedians
gonna
or
do
black
a-
comedians?
Timestamp.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, we're good.
That's fine.
Let it roll, baby.
Do you like?
I'm gonna be in Vegas anyway.
Do you find that you like black comedians more than white comedians, or the same, or
That's for oh.
either? Or. Both of you?
No.
No.
I think I know I listen to and watch a lot more black comedians, but that's I still will watch white comedians. I've been finding some really funny Asian comedians lately.
Oh, me too.
Oh man, I mean Joe Coy's always been great.
Hilarious.
Love him.
Hilarious.
Ali Wong is pretty good too.
That last Netflix special, I didn't know she was funny.
I didn't really like it.
You didn't like it?
The last one I was okay with. The first two were hilarious.
Incredible.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what I watched. I don't know, but it just was on, and I was like, "What in the world? She is
yeah.
funny."
She's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like funny comedians. Like I'll take a risk sometimes. Like Drina picked one to watch. It was an Asian chick. I can't remember her name, but she's in the Planters commercial when they're roasting the Planters nut. I saw her in it, but we got 10 minutes in, and it just wasn't funny to me, so I just cut it off. So I just like anybody that's funny.
Yeah.
But like Neil Brennan,
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it.
yo,
Not all of it.
I had the wife watch it because she's a therapist. Because his style of comedy is very different. The last two he did, 3 mics. In front of each mic, he delivered comedy or story differently. One was like quick 2-line jokes. Then the lights go off. I go to the next one. One, he talks about his life and how jacked up it is, but comedically. And then the middle was just straight up stand up, and it is brilliant. Then he did another one called Boxes, where different parts of his life, Chappelle's show, whatever, were in the boxes, and he would grab a piece of the box or the art and talk about it. And she got hooked on his comedy because he is. If you don't know Neil Brennan, people, he's one of the writers on Chappelle's show. Him and Chappelle put the show together. Brilliant. White dude, though.
Yeah.
But he's part of the culture, so he understands that stuff. And he even talks about the complexities of being white around mad black dudes for mad years and being part of the hip-hop community. But yeah, him, Bill Burr, you know.
And even there,
You don't dig burr?
In chunks. I can't take it all in
It's
pause.
too much for you?
Yeah, it's too much.
It's too
It's
loud.
It's
too loud.
he's angry.
and even with white comedians, they're not in the same. I don't box them all together. There are white comedians who are more like they could have been on Comic View, right?
Okay.
And then there are white comedians who are very just mainstream.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I
there's
get it.
some white comedians that are like, oh, you're the white guy with a bunch of black friends.
Yeah.
And these comedians are like, yo, you're just a white guy.
Yeah, got it.
Interesting.
And
No,
so,
that makes sense,
So so like a Gary Owens.
I can only think of Gary Owens.
Yeah.
Or Gary Owen. Only black people with the S.
And I fall for it every time. And I say that all the time, and I still do it. I'd be thinking I'm cute because I don't say Joe Buttons anymore.
Do you know? I bet you slipped. That came up very naturally just now how you did it.
Right? Yeah, so Bill Burr, I put him in that category.
Oh, with the mainstream category? Or
No, with the Gary Owens.
Oh, because it's black wife?
Yeah. So like their perspective and things they talk about
Yeah.
is still stuff that black people relate to as you know, the majority.
Gotcha.
And then somebody like Seinfeld, he's funny to me too, but he's just like for everyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's alright.
Seinfeld, yeah, I can watch it.
Louis C.K.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Show your cook. Sorry.
I love that guy.
He's
I love
right
that
in the
guy.
middle.
Yeah, I love that
He's
guy.
my guy.
He's right in the middle of the two for me.
Yeah, I like just a good comic. If
Yeah.
somebody could find some good comedy for me,
Yeah.
like, and I think I understand like the art of comedy enough, not just like a hood comic or a slapstick comic or whatever. Like just pure stand-up art. You would dig Neil Brennan.
Oh,
You would dig it.
I agree.
And he's deep with it and mad funny at the same time. Like, how you do that?
Like
Yeah.
the Chris Red show surprised me a lot because
I heard that was good too.
it was so funny.
Oh yeah, so you were telling us it was good.
Darren, we don't have friends. It's just us. If we
I was
heard
wondering.
something, it's one of us.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, they have another friend who was there. Who was it?
Funny enough, was that screenshot you put up today of our conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody hit me up and was like, "Oh, I was reading this conversation and I thought it was so funny. I wanted to share it with you." And I realized it was with you.
Again? Yo, I be thinking it all the time. Like, yo, we should be putting screenshots of our conversations up there just for fun sometimes.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they be a little rude. Please
Yeah,
be
I mean-
careful.
I mean, come
Please.
on, come on. I
Please.
thought about that one for about a week and a half.
Please.
That conversation was not today or yesterday
Please,
or the
can
day
you-
before.
Can you take my name out? Please, I don't know. Can you take
I
my
really
name out?
thought, I went back and forth for like a week. Like, should I not? Should I? And I'm like, that's pretty safe. We smell pancakes and French toast. I sound like a whole psychopath, but I think it's safe.
Yeah, it's fine. People enjoy it. I'm sorry. Then continue.
Nah, so
What was the method you went with? I can't remember.
I made a pancake and then I dipped it in
That
French
makes
toast
more
batter.
sense. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as I was reading it, I was like, yeah, why wouldn't you do it that way?
Yeah,
The other
so
way
that's
is
why
wild.
I skipped the other two. I was supposed to do all three. Then today I went to go do it, and I'm like, them first two sound crazy.
Wild. I was like, whoa.
I'm like, but my twin in our comments said he does French toast dipped in pancake batter.
That's
But then, how do you prep that? In a pan? No, you got to put it in the oven, right?
You probably pan fry the French toast and then dip it in the batter, but it wouldn't be too hot.
You would have to put it in the oven or fry it.
but you can't put that batter in the oven.
Can't put it in the pan either. On the French toast like that?
Why can't you put it in the pan?
So then, like, all the pancake would get all weird on the side and, like, come off it? Would
Or
it
maybe you do it like the sausage pancake things, where you put the sausage on the pan and then you pour the pancake batter around it.
No, I would dip. What are we talking about? Hey, what you guys talking about this week on the pod?
Got him.
Uh,
So yes, I made a pancake and dipped it in French toast batter.
Yeah, I dig that.
okay.
I dig that. I might do it, actually.
But I'm gonna try it again. It was good,
Yeah, I believe it. It sounds good.
but I feel like my egg, I put too much milk in it, and so I gotta make it more thicker, so we can really get the egginess on the pancake. Speaking of,
If you want, never mind. I'm gonna say a little light coating of flour, help it kind of adhere a little bit. But go ahead, man. Go ahead.
That's that chef stuff.
Yeah, I be cooking. I was getting busy today, boy.
dang, maybe powdered sugar would do it.
That's too sweet. Now it's too sweet for me.
And then I was wondering, do you put, when I do it again, because I'm going to do it again. When I do it again, do I put syrup on the pancake and let it sit, like soak in for a sec, and then dip it in the French toast batter?
Nah.
No, I don't want the syrup flavor already in it?
Nah.
Okay.
Because you got the savory with the French toast. Just make sure your batter, maybe not with syrup, because you want to dilute it. Because I think you're gonna need a thicker batter. So you don't want to put syrup in there. Yeah.
All right, so we're on it, guys. There'll be an update one day or
Just
not.
in case you need to know. You're invested in this.
Yeah.
I made a gravy from scratch today. I be in the kitchen, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Pan sear some chicken through it in the oven. Put the gravy, put some
Did
mushrooms
you
in
use
that mug.
cornstarch or did you use flour?
Flour. And the flour, some chicken stock, some shallots.
Some chicken stock, huh?
Some shallots.
Gotta
Put
keep
that
that
down
in
with
the
some
cabinet.
butter.
You know it's real when you got chicken stock.
Come on, man.
Is it chicken stock from scratch?
No, I haven't bought a whole chicken in a while. Yeah, but I do have the cloth. The
cheesecloth.
Cheesecloth. So,
Ah.
yeah.
I was looking for one the other day and I couldn't find it. I was very upset I didn't have any.
Yeah, I had to Google one day the difference between chicken broth and chicken stock, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting. That's good. That's fun." I made
yes.
beef and broccoli, and it was actually good,
There you go.
How exciting is it when you make Asian cuisine
and it comes out
And it
good. Oh my god, because it's scary. You're like, I don't want it to just taste like soy sauce.
Oh man.
when it's hitting, I bust out the chopsticks at the house.
Because I'm not.
I bust out the chopsticks.
I'm not that fancy.
Jen, I bust them out.
Put your
Just
wrist
okay.
away.
I bust 'em out.
Put your wrist
I put
away.
it, and I set it on the table like this, and then I eat. And you know how to get down, put the bowl like this, and
You get authentic with it.
crisscross applesauce. And just...
Yeah. I made orange chicken like a couple months ago. I was very excited.
Because I didn't have no ginger.
Ah,
And they always
you
need
need
ginger.
Yeah.
And I'm
ginger.
like, I'm gonna use Google. What can I substitute for ginger? And it gave me some options, and I was nervous. I was very nervous. But one of the options was cinnamon, and you know I don't like cinnamon. And I'm like, that sounds crazy.
Cinnamon Asian food?
Really? That sounds weird.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Huh.
So apparently it's something about it being nutty and spicy at the same time. That's kind of like what ginger does.
So you didn't put nutmeg though?
No, I didn't have nutmeg.
Uh-huh.
So they say you can either use allspice
Okay.
or cinnamon or turmeric.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I gotta add some Chinese 5-spice to my repertoire. Yeah, see, it's some gochujang.
Gochujang,
You know what
I
I'm
be
saying?
seeing
Come
that
on, man.
on the shows
Hey,
now.
look,
guys.
Gochujang is getting popular.
Guys.
Look, no, sorry. Darren, what else?
No,
I
go
have
ahead.
nothing
No,
else to do but
go
cook.
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
have nothing.
God, I just want you guys to
I
know.
have nothing.
And then
Okay.
them little orange grasses,
Orange grasses?
the little orange grasses that when you put like two in the saffron.
Orange grasses. You got saffron?
No, I ain't got no
Oh,
damn
I'm about to say,
saffron.
how you get saffron?
I don't know, but they
Grow
got a
some.
price right.
Just grow
They
some.
got some
Yeah, I just seen it today. I was like, what? They got them orange grasses? They be talking about how that
She's
shit's
so
mad.
sickening. She's so
Because
sick.
every time I see somebody use it in a cooking show,
God.
which isn't often, they talk about how they had to go walk 3 miles to an Asian restaurant at the edge of their town to go get this stuff and da da da. I said, I got this shit right here in Price Right.
You stupid. The ethnic island price, right?
No, bro, the spices.
Oh, right, just right there.
Yeah,
Yo, you know what? I'm at the wrong store. That's the issue.
that's what the problem is.
Bimmy, got anything?
Darren,
Tell me.
do you think your old man strength kicked in, or you got a little more to go? Like, you think you're already there? You maxed out?
Oh,
No,
need
I
both
got
of
a
you
little
guys
one.
in.
You got more to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it chocolate?
It's dark chocolate.
Oh, you got that.
Damn. Deep.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's okay, Darren.
I appreciate it.
It's okay.
The
I'm
chip
not
serves.
offended.
Yeah. Don't be offended, please.
I would never. You my friend.
Your hair looks really nice.
Thank you.
Laid.
Shout out to Bing.
Bim, why do you ask?
I was wondering. I lifted a fridge, right? I was like, I can't bench anything anymore. But I lifted a fridge.
Yeah.
Bets. I'm not getting younger. And I'm going to just stop doing all that stuff soon. So I'm like, have I peaked?
Nah.
No?
No, I feel like you'll recognize it when in the moment you're like, I need to move this object. And I don't want to wait to move it. I should wait. A couple months ago. Oh, what was in the...
You still doing this?
Yeah. Oh, man. It was after I was done, I said this was a terrible, terrible idea.
Jen, we be doing some dumb...
Dumb.
One time I had a couch on my back by myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
This man brought a whole king size bed into the house by himself.
See?
yeah.
And the funny thing about it is every time he does something like that, like a month later he'll be like, I don't even know how I did that.
Yeah. We're dumb.
I forgot. What did I... There was something in the driveway. It was
This
very,
man moved the
very,
whole car.
very heavy. I feel like I asked you to come help me move it. I don't remember what it was. It had to do with the reno.
Okay.
And
Probably
when
tiles.
it was very no, it was very I had no business attempting. But as a stupid man, you would look at the object, you kick it once to see how solid it is. And I was like, oh, okay, it's pretty solid. And then I kind of you do a test lift whoop, to see how. I said I shouldn't. But I said, okay, I think if I can just get it up, then I can lay it on the bed and then pick the rest of it up. Yeah. And I did it in the dead of night.
Oh my God.
Because if I die, who doesn't want to come to see that in the morning? And I wish I could remember what it was. It was two very heavy,
You did it 2 times.
Oh yeah, like the first one was like damn near 80 pounds. Like it was solid. Damn it, what was that?
Darren.
I brought it to the place off Cranston Street that you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, okay, so it was like 145 pounds, whatever the fuck it was.
Wait, you brought it to like a scrapyard?
Yeah, I put it in my truck. It was 2 objects.
Fred Sanford over here.
Oh, man. What was it?
He did the WhatsApp garage on us, boy. He did the Raj on us, boy.
Man, what was it? Anyways,
Was it like cast iron pipe or something?
it was cast iron.
Tub? No.
The toilet?
No, I could do the toilet.
He's like,
I
that's
chucked
way
those.
Yeah, that's nothing.
I could bend still with my bare hands.
Oh man, what the fuck was it? Anyways, when they gave me my receipt and it showed me how much it weighed, I said, man, I'm an idiot. And I got the nerve to be like, oh, my back hurts. Oh. Yeah, it was like one of those pains like, yeah, you might be peeing blood if you don't go sit down. God. What was it?
Oh, damn.
It was so bad, Bib. I don't know why I was in the driveway. I just know I needed it to move.
Did you is it one of those places where they email your receipt?
Nah.
Damn.
What was it?
You a wild boy.
Yeah, I had no business.
We can't keep doing. We don't have to.
I know.
We don't have to do
I
this.
know. But I can't wait for the boys. I feel bad when I have to bother like you and Dennis.
The boys.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Like your children,
boy,
you would have your-
I can't wait for them to get old enough to.
Oh.
So I got
just wanna wait for
another.
them to
And
get
he
home.
can't ask his wife again.
Yeah, that's wild. Bim is stupid.
What was it? I'm gonna
Bim
text
is
away.
crazy.
I'm gonna text away.
Now we do all types of dumb stuff. When I hurt my leg, I mounted a 65-inch TV.
The fact that you hurt your leg and continued the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumb. I don't know what it is. It's just like I could do it. It's fine.
That's why we don't live long. We use up mad life doing stupid stuff. Just straining our whole body for no reason.
You heard T-Pain has a new album coming out?
Yeah, you
Covers.
showed us.
I'm excited about that. It's
But the song selections are like different than I would expect.
Nothing surprising me yet.
Really? Wait, you already listened to it?
No, like the clips I've seen of him singing.
There was one like, what was the song? Like Frank Sinatra song or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like he's, when he sings, he's like, guys, I really can sing. So if he's going to put out a cover album, then he better be really singing. He's going to sing some classics.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be like a T-Pain Christmas album, but no Christmas songs.
Because I want to like zone, but he wouldn't do bops
No.
on a cover album. That's true.
No. But, I mean...
I'll give it a spin.
Yeah, he's done covers before, like on SoundCloud and stuff, and I usually enjoy them, so...
I love Pizzle.
For shizzle.
Pizzle.
Darren, you still remember what it was, huh?
Nah, I'm asking the wife now.
Oh.
I just figured it out.
Now I'm invested.
Yeah.
I'm invested, Darren. Darren.
Sorry. You got-
Invested. No, I got no. Go ahead,
Okay,
baby.
I got something.
Oh, boy.
A Pennsylvania woman
Oh, boy.
was missing for 31 years.
Damn.
Missing, Bim. I'll set it up for you. Man comes home, his wife is gone. Missing, gone. She has a twin sister. He has a couple sisters. One of them is a twin, and they had no idea where she went. No foul play. They never found her body. Nothing. So they assumed she was dead and had to carry on with their lives. The man never dated, never moved on, because it's his wife. Gone. They found the woman in Puerto Rico. 31 years later.
Darren.
31 years later. She just didn't want to do it anymore, so she left.
Hell, man.
Anybody thinking that this was going to be a Happy Women's Day episode?
We don't have a lot of material to work with.
Nah, I came home one night and she was gone. Nobody knows where she was.
Yeah.
She was from Pennsylvania. And the only reason they found her in Puerto Rico was that she began to suffer from dementia and started to reveal secrets about her life.
Oh, dear.
Whoa.
And the
What
people
in the telenovela is this?
So the people at the nursing home were like, yo, we have this 83-year-old woman who is starting to say stuff that.
But what made them even believe it? Because if she
Exactly.
had dementia,
Yeah.
and you have dementia patients all the time, do you go following the lead of everything they say?
I don't know.
The people I know that work in nursing homes.
Yeah. Take your medicine. Come on.
Dang.
Open.
Dang, they
Like, she would have had to give some really specific information.
Yeah,
What could
word.
you give it 31 years later?
They're so nosy.
I would believe it.
Darren,
I would at least Google something.
you would have been
she
nosy
said.
as hell.
Yeah. But yeah, she was before she disappeared. She was a straight A student. She worked in finance at a glass company. She did ballroom dancing. She seemed to be fine, and then she just was like,
Did they have children? Is that mentioned?
no children.
Is her name there?
Yeah. You want to put her name out there?
Sure. She's old, man. She got dementia. And she's dirty. She's a dirty, rotten
What?
scoundrel. She left her husband. Dirty, rotten scoundrel you are.
Yo, Bim called her a scoundrel.
You said don't cuss.
I appreciate it, man. But scoundrel's a funny word. That might be the title, Jen. Her name is Patricia Copta.
Scoundrel.
She went missing 1992.
Yo, Clinton was in office. It was popping over here. You left?
The poor husband was like, I don't need to visit her. She's good. I'm trying to figure out the past. Glad she knows she's cool.
Yeah, don't come to me with that now.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That's wild. But you know, mad dudes be doing that too. They just dip off. But they'll like move 2 blocks
I was
away.
They moved back down the street.
Act like they don't know you.
They moved to the next city over. They ain't got a car. You
Puerto
know.
Rico, fam?
Puerto Rico, my friend.
Hey.
How could you? I
Because you don't need a passport.
know. But I'm saying, like, you couldn't, like, tell. You could. I would. Please tell me, hey, I can't do it anymore. I'm out. I'm fine, but I'm out. Because now I'm sitting here, like melting down that
At least
my wife
like,
is gone.
Even if you leave after a year, like, okay,
Hey,
I'm fine.
A
but
quick message, a postcard. There's a postcard with your name on it. No, because then I don't think you're dead. Although I'm already thinking you're dead.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right, let's make some stuff up. What do you think they argued about the day she left?
What made her say, that's it?
That's it.
What made her jump on that Southwest flight down to Puerto Rico?
What did he do? Oof. It's definitely something that he's done a lot of times before.
And he seemed chill about it. So when he ain't do nothing wild. He ain't cheat or nothing.
No. But it was kind of like he forgot.
He forgot to take the.
He forgot something that she said a million times.
He forgot to take the pernil out the freezer.
She's not Puerto Rican.
Oh, she's not.
She went to Puerto Rico.
How we know she's not Puerto Rican?
Copta doesn't sound like a Puerto Rican last name.
Yo, if you go somewhere you don't know the language, damn, she hate him. I don't even want to hear the language he speak.
She looked white to me,
She could be Puerto Rican.
I guess. So yeah, it had to be like Bob in the morning. You have to make the coffee. His name's Bob. You have to make the coffee.
Making stuff up, then.
Make the coffee so that when I'm gonna leave, I can take my fresh cup. But instead, you don't make it. You leave it all on the counter, all dirty, and I gotta figure it out. That's not as much fun.
The pernil was in the freezer. Abuelita was coming over.
Wow.
And she said, take it out so I can make
Something.
I told you, stupid ass.
And now she's here and she's hungry. And she is talking my ear off about how she raised me better than this. And now I'm feeding her the devil's food.
And you married that white devil Bob. So she left. See? Deuces.
Jenny got a theory?
What is happening? Catnip?
He touched her food.
That's
Yo,
that'll do it. Yeah.
I've seen some things when people's food got touched.
No, you're right. I would thoroughly believe it. If I was a cop investigating the scene and then anything happened, you touch her food at all or make her upset?
And it's like, it wasn't the first time he did it.
Yeah, I always touch her food.
Definitely writing that down. Always touches her food. Got it. Got it.
All right, we'll be in touch.
She didn't have any family, yo? She had like a
She has
mom?
sisters.
Oh, and she just dipped off on everybody?
She disappeared.
Yeah, she went well. Sorry, lady. That's wild, yo.
Isn't that crazy?
And it's like not even like she just left and never came back. Like they thought she was dead. So
Yeah.
you can't even like turn up that she left. You're like,
Wow.
sad. You don't know what happened.
That's
Like,
what I
you know I'm
mean.
saying? That's nasty.
Did
She's
you
a
let me
scoundrel.
believe that for 31 years?
To the point where I had to like be mad, sad, get over it, then feel bad about getting
Yeah.
over it, start all
Yeah.
over again. And you just chilling? Nice weather?
And
Like
nice
you said.
weather.
Like
That's
you said,
nasty.
that's happened before.
That's true. That's true. Yo, people gotta do better, yo. That's nasty. At least leave a note. Something.
I mean, I got one other thing, but I don't want to take up the whole show.
Take it up.
You guys ever heard of, probably not, Ronald Opus? I'm going to give you a scenario. You got to tell me who do you think, okay. This guy, Ronald, decided to kill himself. Decided to commit suicide. I know it sounds dark, but just stick with me. He decides to kill himself. So he's going to jump off a building, climbs to the top of his apartment building, off the 10th floor, and jumps down. So you would think he committed suicide at this point, correct? Mm-hmm. So his death would be ruled a suicide and be his fault. Mm-hmm. On the way down, passing the 9th floor, just so happens a gunshot goes off, hits him in the head, and he dies instantly. Mm-hmm. So now you would say this is a homicide, correct?
I would still say it's a suicide.
You would still say it's a suicide. Why?
Because once he jumped off that roof, he didn't have a chance of survival. So whether he fell and broke his neck and died, or fell and broke his leg and bled out, or fell and happened to get shot on the 9th floor, it happened because you jumped.
So you still rule it a suicide. You?
They would call it a
Involuntary
manslaughter or something.
Okay. So police, upon investigating, saw the blood, the gunshot to the head, recognized that it came from the 9th floor, and go investigate. Inside the 9th floor, they found an elderly couple. Mm-hmm. They were having an argument, and the husband pulled a shotgun out on the wife, and accidentally shoots it off, and it hits the person outside the window. Upon asking him further, he says, whenever we argue all the time, whenever we argue, the shotgun's not loaded, I just pull it out and point it to her to, scare her. But it was loaded this time. I have no idea why.
This apartment building lit.
Right? So
Darren and his scenarios. This
so
is crazy.
It's a real story. I think it's a real story. I believe it's a real story. So now, the old guy is the one who fired the gun. Should he be tried in the involuntary manslaughter?
Yes.
Jen?
No.
No, you still rule it a suicide. Okay, cool. So the guy claims that the gun is loaded, had no idea how it got that way. Investigating more, they found that his son was actually the one who loaded the gun. He was tired of his parents arguing.
Oh, jeez.
And loaded the gun. So they go investigate the son. Can't find the son. The son was very upset that I guess he wanted to borrow money from the parents. The parents said no. Mm-hmm. Being very upset about that, loaded the shotgun because he knew his parents would argue. And when it wasn't working, I guess for whatever reason, he got so depressed and down, he decided to kill himself. So now that he loaded the gun and decides to jump off the building and shoots.
Are you going to ask if this is now a suicide again? Because if so, I will homicide you.
Is it a suicide, Jen? Who's to blame? Is this manslaughter? Is still voluntary manslaughter, or is this?
Where'd you see this Reddit?
Yep. Look at him.
Stay off that thing, man.
No.
Stay off that
It's
tin,
so
man.
good. I said, "Wow, this is interesting, huh?"
As well, but the dad will still go to prison for
Really?
attempting to shoot at his old lady. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It was loaded. Now, whether he knew it or not, I should have checked.
Yeah.
You getting locked up, sir, and your son's dead. Dummy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear about these Fox News text messages? So you know how, well, maybe you don't know that on Fox News, a lot of what happened on January 6th is from people believing that the election was stolen, and a lot of people got that message from Fox News,
Right.
and from them saying the election was stolen and the voting machines, Dominion voting machines didn't work. So Dominion is suing Fox for defamation, $1.6 billion.
Oh, because they mentioned their name.
And they kept saying that their voting machines are not fair. And the people who make voting machines, it's kind of like lottery machines. Like, they have no bias one way or the other,
Right.
and it's a very important part of their contracts. So if I make voting machines or any other machines like this, and you're going around saying that my machines are not fair, then you're messing with my business.
That's true.
That defamation. So they're suing Fox News for,
I
for
love this.
Yeah. And so somehow this week, the thing that's coming out is, I don't know how they got the text messages, but they got text messages from Fox News anchors, including Tucker Carlson. Yes, bitch.
Girl.
Yes, bitch.
Not Tucker.
Yes. Mr. Fox himself.
Girl.
Talking about, I hate Trump passionately.
Well, we knew that.
And this is January 4th. So
Yeah,
this
they
is 2
just
days.
doing a job. Yeah, they hate that guy.
But there's, so the things in the messages is them saying, how can we try to make this believable?
Right.
Basically letting it be known that they knew that they were going on air to lie and spread these lies.
But we knew that.
Yeah, of course, we knew that. But they always act like, no, this is what's really happening. This is the news. We're reporting it. So if you have text messages of you yourself saying, this is not the news, and they're saying you lied on us, then, well.
They hide under the guise of entertainment. They don't call themselves news broadcasters. So that's why they can get away with saying, because that's not the only thing that says it's not true, that was fact checked and found out.
Right.
Then they're not gonna get that 1.6.
So I don't.
Well, actually, they'll get something for defamation.
Yeah.
But they lie. They don't believe that stuff. But it's a job. It's a job.
Yeah, and there was something else about the messages that was just like, oh, okay, so you guys know the elections, and their owner, Robert Murdoch, Rupert Murdoch, I guess he's already had one of those meetings where they're under oath. What do you call that?
Deposition?
Yes, he had a deposition. So in the deposition, he admits to a bunch of stuff, and it's because he has to, and he knows that the transcripts of the depositions are going to be out there. So apparently some messiness is going on, and they suing.
Because here's what gets me, right? Because when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, yes, but it's not going to stop the channel and all the stuff that they do.
I mean, not you guys. Like, if you end up with a $1.6 billion bill, it might put a pep in your step.
Take a look at what they profit. You know what Fox owns?
Everything.
Rupert Murdoch owns?
He owns a lot of stuff.
1 point.
True.
Are you kidding me?
Sheesh.
Come on.
I would hate to have that much money.
Because you do crazy, you can't have that much money and be regular. You can't be a normal person. You're not supposed to be like that.
You're not meant to have all that power.
You end up being a god, air quotes, because now you're making decisions that dictate people's lives.
Exactly.
Through your media channels.
Like
this stuff's not allowed. It shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, your channel puts the stuff out, and people go and actually storm the Capitol.
Right. Privately owned entities causing citizens to act a certain way.
And almost overtake the government. That's pretty strong.
But that's America. You're allowed free market to say whatever you want, Darren, as long as you don't say you're a journalist. That's it. Just don't say you're a journalist. You're good.
You can wear a journalist's costume, though.
Get the
Just
desk.
because I'm dressed this way.
Doesn't make me.
Sitting in your underpants with a blazer on.
They were cast iron radiators.
Oh, boy.
Like very, very.
I don't even like picking up my cast iron pan to make food, bro.
It was very heavy.
Like,
Yeah,
I have to really think about it.
very heavy.
You throw your back out, man.
Oh man, I should have.
And you got to get low.
Oh man, it was a like.
You ain't got nothing with wheels in this house?
It was already.
Even so, it'd be
I mean, I would have at least.
The contractor and another guy that were both here, they took it out and they put it in the middle of the
They,
driveway.
2 people, right?
Yes. And I just need to
Two
get it
people
out
who
of
are contractors, so
out
they
of
pick up stuff all day, every day.
And I was like, I figured if I could just get out inside, and then Yeah,
that
was a long.
It was that promotion getting to your head. That's what that
This was a while ago. This was before promotion.
Oh.
Just a
Speaking of promotion, Darren, have
Yes.
you ever had a job where you were like a waiter?
Yes.
Told you. I told you. I know my friend.
Somehow it was stemming from the water thing. I was like, you would have been a great waiter.
It was a horrible rating.
It was sarcasm.
How long did you last?
I lasted a good year.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
I said like a week or two.
Yeah, he said
No, it's
What?
Oh yeah, let me tell you how bad
Was
I
it a
was.
cruise ship?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't a cruise ship.
So when you came down here, we were dying. That was the
That was it.
conversation.
Oh, okay.
You said you were a
It wasn't
waiter
a cruise ship.
on a cruise ship called
Oh yeah, Captain Hook's.
Captain Hook's Cruise Line.
What's wrong with you two?
We were down here having a great time.
I can see.
So
Nah.
yeah, Darren, tell us about you being a waiter.
It's like Cuban Revolution.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I needed
Yes.
Where
a-
he met his wife.
No, I didn't meet her there, but we worked there together.
Oh, you worked there
That's
together.
true.
Because she used to
Yes.
work there, and she was like, "I'm gonna pick up the side hustle," and I was like, "Oh, okay, well, me too. I need side money."
Those damn chicken wings.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Oh, 50 cents, 25
Oh,
cents. Oh, they
dear.
and they were very good for the price.
Oh
Oh man,
man.
I'll tell you the worst day I had. I remember this vividly. I don't know how. This woman, there was a party of like, we'll say 4 women, and they wanted drinks. One of them ordered a margarita, and
The fact that he still remembers the drink, this is bad.
oh yeah, it was. I don't know how. I don't even know how I wasn't asked to leave. The lady said, "Can I have a margarita?" You go to the bar, you put in the order. If it's food orders, I'm straight. But when it's drinks, they put the drink on the counter and you got to carry it over. And with
That's
the
how waitering
margarita,
works.
yeah, no. Because I usually worked either in the day or in the evening. I didn't really work a Friday or Saturday night because that's when it was super busy. So I didn't really do drinks a lot of times. Or if I did, they were very easy drinks.
What's it? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, what's the easy drink, right? Because the drink and this a cup like this,
Get a few
is-
beers is easy.
yeah, cool,
But
like
it's something
this,
in a martini glass
where it's filled to the here,
and it's in a tringle.
here. So and they put it on a tray, and so now I have to.
Oh.
You see, right? So oof. So here we go. So I get over to the lady, and just as I get to the lady, I spill it. Like when I say just getting to the lady, like just get to her
Oh,
table
Darren Bitter show.
and spilled. And when I say spilled, like spilled directly on her lap, like on her person. Right? And so I'm like, "Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry." And she's like, it's fine. Like, it's fine. I can tell she's very upset, as she should be. And I'm like, oh, no, please. Like, I get her napkins. I will get you another drink. And she's like, thank you. And her friends at the table are like, "Mary, it's okay." And I'm like, okay. I need another one. I spilled the first one. Give me another one. Scenario again. Literally the same thing again. Now you would think Darren would say, "Hey, someone please, or can you leave it in the shaker, and when I get to the table I could just pour it in?" Nope. Here it is again. Literally
time?
this is the second time.
Okay,
now.
I think it was
Literally
like-
the same setup. The same setup. So I said, okay, it doesn't matter how you hold it because this is like a triangle. So I try to put my hand underneath it, and okay, all right, I got it. Got to.
You should have took a sip.
I would have made it if I took a sip, because you've been there.
I definitely do it with my own
You
drinks.
feel what I'm go-
Yeah, you take a little
and
off
then I
the
can
top.
walk. Yeah, and then I can walk.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh, okay.
Got a little clearance now.
Not gonna spill. I pick it up again. I walk over to this poor woman's table again. Not only do I spill it again,
A third time?
Second time.
Okay.
This is the second drink. I spill it and it goes into her purse. Now into her purse, like spill into. Like I don't know how. I said, "Ma'am, I'm
That was
so
like a
very."
game show. Like one of them game shows where they gotta run to the end and fill a bucket.
Clara wasn't there. There was 2 other waitresses, and I said, "Can you please go take care of my table? I can't do it with them. Like I can't like." And then I had to tell my manager. The manager came over and was like, her meal and drinks are free, but it's coming out of you.
Yo,
I was like, it's fine.
I didn't know they did that in real life.
Oh yeah. Spilled the drink twice, and somehow the lady still left a tip, and was like, "Give this to the gentleman."
She must have had a really tough week and needed that drink. Because after the first time, I think I'd have been like,
I don't think. No, I don't have water, please. Water.
Not even water. You know, we could just go.
Bimbo was so bad.
Or I'm gonna order something else.
So
all right, he's
How
close.
did you not quit?
I don't know.
He needed that extra cash.
It was bad, man. It was. I was like embarrassed. Embarrassed. Man.
You said it was gonna be a crazy story.
Oh man. I still to this day I remember the lady's face. I remember her face when it went into her purse. Damn. And I remember like looking like, oh no, I spilled on her again. And then looked at her purse and there was like a puddle. I was like, damn. Yeah, so oof. Yeah. That's my life.
Damn, you done live life, bro.
That's my life.
Sheesh.
Waitering was fun though.
She needed that drink. She's like, I don't
Either
even
that
know.
or she needed that laugh.
Sheesh. And now she got a story.
Yeah.
Damn.
This guy spilled the drink twice.
That is funny.
Same drink twice.
No, I didn't know they really like dock people's pay because they could just put that down on the food costs or something. But damn, they said no, it's coming out of your check.
I don't know if he was joking. I don't remember how it ended or if he was just messing with me. But
okay.
He was like, yeah, you paying for that. It's coming out of you. I was like, it's okay.
Oof. I quit and then went home and cried.
Man, I felt so bad.
Yo, damn. Twice I would have been like, dummy. Twice.
Damn.
Myself.
Twice. Yeah. It's like after that, somebody wants a martini. Don't even look at me.
Those classes are the dumbest things, though.
I don't even order martinis because of it. And if I do, I tell them put it in a regular glass. I'm not playing with this game.
Why they gotta make it an infinity edge pool? Where's the purpose? And then put a little flour and just let it. Man, if you don't get this shit, blow some damn shit out of there, man.
I wouldn't. If I looked over, it's fine. I'll just go from the other side.
Damn, Darren.
Yeah, that's my life.
And it's a drink that doesn't come with a straw, so you got to pick it up every time. Like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm. Nah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You guys remember Circuit City?
Of course.
These chips are so good.
I was like, what did you do?
Eating it out the finger.
It's right here, my teeth.
Yeah.
It's so good.
They are. They are.
I needed you to get away from me. Get it away from me.
Ain't nothing left to
I
get
know.
around. This shit got 2 ships left in it.
I'm sorry, Bim.
He did it too.
I did.
I wasn't even
You
looking
tagged
at
him in.
I was like, Jen ain't going home with these mugs tonight.
No, she is.
Oh my God.
You ever lie in your resume and put you work at Circuit City?
What?
I barely ever apply for a job.
No,
nah. I just got a resume, bro.
Yes, so dumb. Weren't you gonna tell us about that?
Yeah, not on mic though.
I thought she was gonna say it on the pod.
No.
Oh, okay.
Nah, Jen wouldn't say that in the pod.
Of course not.
Jen
Darren
likes to
bears
keep-
his soul.
And listen,
He does it for the both of us.
I bear all of it. Jen bears a little bit of it, and you bear medium, so it works.
He's medium and I'm little? Really?
Bim bears a lot more than
People
you.
hate me.
That's crazy.
People legit hate me.
You bear just in comparison to us three.
Wow, that's crazy.
In
I
comparison?
thought I was definitely between the two of you.
No, you.
I'm like, Bim don't say nothing.
Are you kidding
Bim
me?
says plenty.
I say too much.
Bim says plenty.
Bim doesn't say about his life. Bim says about what he thinks, and that's worse.
It's even worse. Yeah, I got. Oh, my life is great. Now my wife have you seen
But you see,
her?
but when you think about the goats, if you think about it, it's like, all right.
There we go.
But yeah, Jen, you give us your life, and your thoughts, but in comparison to all three of us.
Interesting.
A sliver.
Yeah.
A
Me, I
sliver.
just
We got to draw it out of you.
give it all.
True, like blood. Like blood.
Blood.
Because if I said what was happening in my day to day,
Yeah, we wouldn't like you.
no, you guys would like me.
Now, Darren already doesn't like you. Remember his hate earlier today?
I mean,
He
I
was hating
I was
hard.
hungry.
He's like, you over here making pancakes. It's almost 12 o'clock.
I was like, damn, brother. This is mad
Listen,
judgy.
guys, there's nothing worse than when you are hungry and you can't eat right at the moment, and somebody's sending you screenshots of the food they eating.
And on top of that, I all felt bad. Like, dang, Darren's at work. He works from home.
Nah, I was in the office today.
Okay.
Hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, just make your own pancakes.
And no, I would
I
have
was
said.
like, yo, go upstairs.
I
I
would have
was like, yo,
said.
Stacy, bring me some. Something. I thought you had it made, brother. You were hating on Jennifer.
Your blended family.
You guys are so stupid.
Speaking of, how's that going?
It's great. It's coming to an end.
When?
like this weekend.
You want him
Oh,
to cry? What are you
no.
doing?
Oh man, it's so heartbreaking, man.
I'm
It's,
sorry, Dad.
what's going on,
Talk
guys?
about it.
Yo, man, I'll be hitting her up like, yo, so you really gotta go? Like,
Does
you
she have a
know,
laptop? She can just still come here to work.
yeah. I mean,
that's
I could,
fun.
I could go over there and work, but no,
Look at
it's,
him.
it's just not the same.
I know, but
It's not the same.
They're gonna have 2 more kids. It just feels empty.
To fill the void, you two go live upstairs. And come downstairs periodically to talk to
Oh
me.
my god.
Nah, they were there. I'm super happy for them. They are just about ready to move into the house,
That's exciting.
and I'm very excited for them. And yeah, can't wait to see what's in store for them.
awesome.
God bless.
It's crazy that, first of all, you know how at some point there was a lot of foreclosed houses
Yes.
that people could buy if you were interested in rehabbing a house or whatever, or taking that chance. And since this housing shortage, inventory
Crisis.
shortage, there's like no foreclosures that are listed
No,
Not yet.
at all.
because people are so high up on their
Their equity.
that they can take like joints. I'm seeing joints like drop by like 10, 20,000, and they're still up. So instead of foreclosing to the bank, they can just sell it for less than market value and still be up. So
Yeah. So I saw a house listed online today. It said foreclosure. And the price, I'm like, that's not no foreclosure price. That's just
3 something, right?
It was like $298.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Everything's weird now.
Yeah, and again, how do people afford it? You know what I'm saying? And property prices though like level off or what, but they're not gonna drop, and rent's not gonna drop. Rent doesn't drop. Rent's one thing, like home value may drop, but like rent doesn't drop. So it's a little scary.
A lot scary. What's scary is what happened to those people that went to Mexico.
Yo,
I don't know what happened there. I just know that stuff is very scary.
Remind me.
you
Four
didn't see it in
people
the chat.
drove from either North or South Carolina. They say they were going to Mexico so that one of the people with them could go get a tummy
Oh
tuck.
yes, I did see that. Yes. Sorry.
And they were attacked at the border by the cartel or something.
Yeah.
Oof,
Yeah.
2 of them passed away.
Yeah.
And
wild.
One
Not
of
worth
them
it.
got shot, and the 2 that survived are back home now.
That's a long way to drive for a tummy tuck,
So
allegedly. Guys, just be safe, man.
It's really not necessary.
Because allegedly, it wasn't a tummy tuck.
It was a.
Drugs. Allegedly.
allegedly, because it was 3 women and a dude that went on this ride.
Because, again, if you got money for a tummy tuck, you'll fly because you know you're going to need to be comfortable.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to take a car ride all the way back after
You're
that
right. No,
surgery.
you're right. You're right.
So why are you driving?
Yeah, there is some skepticism around
You
it.
you are a good detective, not me.
Now you good.
So
because the people I know that have gone out of the country to get work done, like you said, they don't come right back.
All right.
And but I don't know. Either way, that's really scary. And so if you are traveling, please do your research about where you're going and let people know when you're leaving. Just let somebody know.
And just in case, do things that are legal.
if all that,
So it's safer
it's
that
all
way.
that fails.
If all else fails, just stay on the right side of the law. Just in case.
Or the right side of the bad people. Don't piss off somebody.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oof. I rock with Mexico, but I ain't doing nothing hasty over there. I see you with them rifles. Hello, sir. Buenos dias.
Benishon. Jen, you are very enthralled with Steve Harvey's suit. Please speak on it because I feel
We
like
talked about it last time.
we did.
Yeah.
I
You
feel
should
like
create an Instagram page for it.
That's why I've been showing the pictures, because we talked about it last time.
guys, make sure you follow us on social media platforms to see Jen's obsession with this now.
I get obsessed with things easily.
And it's a good obsession because it's like
fun.
It's like, oh, what is it today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because it had to happen a lot of times before I finally accepted, like, no, this is a thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the first time I see him in a wild suit.
Yeah.
Because, Steve Harvey's known for having suits that are not mainstream or whatever, plays with color. He used to have the really big suits, blah, blah, blah. So I know what I'm used to. I expect a little pink sometimes. But I'm like, yo, this is the 6th time he's had a material. These materials are getting a little bit unique. I think he's run out of color combinations.
Anything goes.
Gotta be fresh. He's gonna do patterns soon.
That would be funny.
You calling it?
Yeah, I'm calling it. There's gonna be a flowers.
You should create a page for his suits.
I don't even show
You'll
you
get
guys
a
all the
lot
pictures.
of likes.
No, you should.
I don't even like put all the pictures. Like I take them a lot of times. Like I'll be watching. I'm like, yo, what's he got on? I'll take a picture, and I just like have it in my phone.
Send him for your page, and guess what? Steve Harvey will follow you.
That'd be great.
Yeah, he'll fly you out to his show.
Now, with that, and I can't say it because it's only by choice that I'm not saying it, even though the person said I can say it. In April, somebody that we know and their family are going to record Family Feud.
Get out of town.
I'm going to leave it at that. Say it after. When I tell you, anyways, my level of excitement with a Z is through the roof.
Whoa.
It'll air in the winter, like November.
Dang.
I wait all that time.
Yeah. So I didn't even want to say nothing, but it was like bubbling in my. I was like going to start farting. I was so excited.
Oh my God.
It's got to come out one way. But
Yeah, it's gonna go. So let's just let it out my mouth. Pause.
Let the air out.
Yeah. So I'm hyped. Yeah, I'm hyped.
Bim. Last of Us? Are you caught up?
Brother.
This past episode, thrilling.
I wish I had to pee.
I just, and Jen, you posted the meme. I seen it.
What does it mean?
I didn't even know what it was.
She had no idea it was a Last of Us meme, but she liked what it said.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry.
But, I mean, Darren,
Bim.
what could we say?
What a great episode. And then, the whole time we're watching it, of course, me, Clarabelle, and Stacy are like in it, and Dennis is just giggling because he knows.
Because he knows, yeah.
And so
Wait,
we're
you,
like,
you didn't play the game, right?
no.
Oh,
Here we go
man,
again. I'm
sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry.
It's fine. I don't want it to end.
One more. Who does 9 episodes? 9? What is that? 9? Who ends on an odd number? Terrorists, Darren. That's who. It's them damn fireflies.
I see what you did. What a great episode, though. She, what's her name? Bella. Can't remember. It begins with a T.
Thorn?
Thorn.
Okay.
I think so. She's doing an amazing job.
At clinic, like one of those gifted child actors.
Oh,
she
it's
is body.
Such a good job she's doing.
And the gentleman, spoiler alert, who she gave the cleaver action to.
Oh, he's in the game,
He
right?
voices Joel in the game.
Ah, okay.
So Ellie in the show doing that to Joel. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't seen the new Rockstar stuff yet, but HBO does a really good job at the end of the episodes of breaking it down too.
Yes.
Man, and I just
It's
because I
good.
played the game just like Dennis probably tries to not say, but can't help it. Don't leave us like this.
Yeah, I'm already now looking forward to this finale because I know I'm gonna be left with my feet in the air.
And again, without spoiling anything, if they're doing it where it's the entire first game in this season, it's not enough episodes. Because, anyways,
Maybe they can.
yeah.
Do you like Reese's and Hershey bars?
Say what now?
Do you like Reese's candies and Hershey bars?
I like Reese's.
Yeah, I like chocolate. I'm an equal opportunity chocolate eater.
They're making plant-based Hershey's and plant-based Reese's.
Hey, what's your problem, man?
Let's leave things alone.
What's your problem?
We don't have to do this, guys.
Now, Jen, what's your problem? What's your problem? You come over here, you bring good snacks and stuff, and you want to
Right,
start
and
trouble?
then you take a decrescendo.
What's wrong with you?
2 new dairy-free products: Reese's plant-based peanut butter cups and
No.
a vegan chocolate Hershey
No.
bar with almonds and sea salt.
No.
Each made with oats instead of dairy
No.
and designed to taste like milk chocolate.
Did I already give my rant about how, like, I had to be honest in that almond ice cream, dairy-free ice cream is not good? I eat it all the time. I buy it all the time. Ben & Jerry's, all you suckers who make it. Thank you for giving us an alternative. I taste that real ice cream recently after a long hiatus, Darren. And guess what? I was depressed because it is so much better. It is not even close. Even today, I finished my ice cream and I threw it away saying, it's not better. It's not better. Whatever.
Nerds, Attack on Titan came back. I know you guys don't care.
What?
You've been
Is
told
he
me to
speaking
watch
English?
it. Yeah, anime.
Attack on Titan. It's a show, anime show. It's lengthy. I wouldn't be surprised.
Why not be so lengthy?
It's
I want
very
to watch
lengthy.
this stuff.
Oh, it's. Like I was telling John, start with Demon Slayer.
How many seasons?
It's just 2.
How many episodes? 300.
No. It's not that much. You can get through it. Okay. Actually, if you want, start with like Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of like, like it's like only 1 season. But
I gotta be able to pronounce the name.
Yeah, I'll text it to you. But no, Attack on Titans came back.
You gotta know how to spell it to look it up.
I'll
This guy
text.
Guju Sun Sunshine. Darren, I don't know what you said.
You said he'd be making Asian food. You gonna make the Asian
He
food
really
you can't
did
say?
mumble through it like oh yeah, of course.
No,
And then
because in my head I'm like, I would recommend Jujutsu Kaisen, but
he did it again.
but that's what it's called.
Yeah, no.
Anyways,
Oh, that's funny.
so like I was saying, nerds, Attack on Titan is back. That the episode is like the beginning of the finale, or the beginning of the second half of the finale, and it's really good. It's very, very, very good episode.
Did you understand what that meant?
Come on,
What does that mean?
I said to the
Beginning.
nerds. I didn't say to you. I didn't say to you. I said to the nerds. They nerds know what I'm talking
Darren,
about.
I'm a nerd.
He said the beginning of the second half of the finale.
Yes,
But I don't know, what
because
does that mean?
the final season, instead of putting it all out, they split it into halves. So the first half, they didn't tell us
So it's
that
the final season.
it's the final season, but they split them into half. Yes, it did. Anyways, shut up. I was talking to the nerds. They took the first half of it, and then when it ended there, they didn't tell anybody that this was the first half. They just said, aha, that's where it stops. We know it's not over because the second half is going to come out in like
Dub
a year.
him.
They hit y'all with the ill cliffhanger.
Oh, man. It was so bad.
For the series
For a
finale?
year.
And you watched this?
Yeah. It's too
That's
addicting.
toxic.
But you don't like to end shows.
Yeah, so you probably
I
would have left
don't.
it up.
That would be fine with me. I'd be like, all right,
I was going to watch you anyways.
that's what's up.
Then we'll talk about other stuff.
Yeah,
afterwards.
man. Yeah, nah, I need some stuff. I just be doing stuff around the house because I got nothing to watch.
Wow, you've watched like everything, bro.
Well, there's not. I don't want to watch bad stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I'll try not to give you the back. There's ones that are like filler stuff, and it'll keep you kind of occupied.
Okay.
But I think you'll like Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Since you're talking shows, Mayor of Kingstown on Paramount Plus. Jeremy
I like
Renner.
Paramount Plus a lot.
Yo, they got some sleepers. The Yellowstone series, 1883, 1923 are both housed on Paramount. But Mayor of Kingstown, if you're a fan of Oz and you thought that made you scared of prison, you should check this show out. It is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. Yeah, check it out. It's about how the prison system really controls the gangs on the outside of the prisons.
Oh, yeah.
And how there's a gentleman in between the two worlds who keeps things at bay. And the cops and CEOs have to work together to make sure things stay at bay. And then it gets out of hand where the CEOs stop listening or sticking to the things they promised. And there's a riot and scary stuff. But yeah, good show. Good show. Is that his name? Who the bow and arrow guy from?
Yeah, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, he does a phenomenal job.
Oh, really? And he just got hurt.
And so they were like, damn, what's going to happen with the next season of this show? Because it's doing well.
You know what's been really adorable this week?
Mm.
The bromance between Michael B. Jordan and
Jonathan Mayer.
Oh,
yeah.
Major?
Yeah, man. Good
So
for them.
cute.
Nah,
So
I'd be
cute.
smiling when I see
Yeah.
them flicking it up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
cute. They
Checking out women together. Yeah.
Remember when I was talking about American action heroes a while ago?
Yeah.
How we didn't have
Oh,
many
yeah,
and we
yeah,
were
yeah.
losing them. Seeing him on stuff, and I think they mentioned him potentially playing Dennis Rodman in a movie about Dennis Rodman 48 Hours in Vegas.
Oh,
where he's
my
just wilding
God.
out before a Bulls game.
Oh my God, I want to see that.
Yeah,
because
so-
I find Dennis Rodman to be so interesting.
So, like, he's casting it. I'm like, okay. So this is a gentleman that got some good acting chops. He got the physique. So, all right, do your thing. That's a brother. So, like, I think the other thing that's missing is, like, just, like, straight up action films with high body counts. So I don't know if we're going to get a lot of those anymore. But,
But
he's
yeah,
good.
like there was a clip of I guess they got asked who's the greatest of all time rapper, and Michael B. Jordan said Drake.
Oh.
He was being serious?
Yeah, and that was his reaction. Like seriously?
Oh, Homeboy
Yeah.
Ranger? My man.
Yeah,
My
it's
man.
so cute because it's like they're like really talking like friends. Like they're not like, oh, we worked on a movie together, friends. Like no, they are actual friends. He's like, so no, so you're serious?
That boy says Drake?
He's like, so not Jay-Z, so Drake, not Tupac. It was so great.
You would think Michael B. Jordan was born in 1990 something.
And Michael B. Jordan says, well, you know, I get it, I understand, but like he's the rapper whose songs I relate to the most. And I was like, oh wow.
Tells me so much about you there, Michael. Good for you. Hey, ladies, this is the guy you gushing over. Make better decisions like Chris Rock said.
So I was like, oh, he really admitted that. He said that out loud. That's
to be true to yourself, my friend.
It's not a diss, what I'm about to say about Michael B. Jordan, because I honor it and I dig it, and it's because he's not married. Why not? He lives with his parents.
Oh, that's what's up.
I think that's dope.
Yeah.
But is some, you know, why?
I was gonna say something. And I was
Man,
like,
I couldn't.
I was gonna definitely say something.
Like, it's kind of like how, like we talking about the selective outrage thing. If you read something and you internalize it, it can make you angry, right? So I've seen like a tweet a girl put up, Michael B. Jordan looks like the type of corny dude who knows where his birth certificate's at. Hilarious.
Man can't know nothing. We can't know nothing.
It's just funny, right? It's just funny. And all these people are upset, like, oh, you would call him corny.
Nah, that's funny. It's funny.
First of all, being corny is not a bad thing.
Nah, I'm corny.
Listen, you know what I mean? First of all, it's not a bad thing, but if you internalize that and be like, oh, then you get upset. Yeah. But otherwise, you can appreciate the joke. It's just funny. Yeah. And she was funny in the comments replying back to it. Somebody was like, and this is why you ain't got no man. She's like, yeah, you're right.
I love it. And I love it. Yo, I'm just joking. I'm here. What's up? Hey. Oh, I love it. Because it doesn't mean anything, guys. Michael B. Jordan don't know us.
He's still a great guy. He's still living his great life.
Film did well, I saw. Yeah. And you guys see Creed?
I want to see it, but I haven't seen the first two. So
nah, we're going to check it, though.
So the plan is to watch the first two and then go see it.
Wait, did we know that you hadn't seen the first one?
I don't know. Maybe I should have said it out loud.
I think we could have guessed that.
Has Q seen anyone?
Yeah, he's seen both of them.
Of course.
Don't
Did she say we? I thought she said we.
Yeah, because he's a nice guy, so he was going to watch it with me.
Yo, here go. Why do you drag us in today?
I didn't drag him in.
He's seen the first two.
Yeah, I know, but
I was about to chastise the Bodhias, and I had to clarify to make sure
I'm glad you did. You know better. No, he's just a nice guy. He bought me chocolate today for no reason.
What that got to do with her lack of viewing?
So because I need to watch it, he's like, yeah, I'll watch it again. I can watch it. Whatever. He's like, it was a good movie. I'll watch it again.
All your free time, you can't just watch it on your own. Why you got me? Yo, shut up. Why?
Because then when I make the pancakes.
He attacked your free time, yo.
And he's talking about you
she making pancakes. And she got to make him watch Creed again. Michael B. Jordan acting ain't that good for you to make him watch it again.
I'm not making him watch it again.
Ain't. But be a good person, yo. Watch it before he gets home. So you don't got to watch it again.
Then when would I watch Price is Right?
All right, you got it. You got it. The reruns, right? I know. You got
it. The current shows come on in the daytime.
The whole day is blocked off by Price is Right. She said, but when would I watch Price is Right, man? White.
Because Price is Right comes out in the middle of the morning afternoon.
But my love. Genevieve, my love. So, hold my hand, please.
I would either have to wake up really early in the morning to watch Creed.
You don't have to. But you wake up early anyway.
Yeah, but not to watch Creed.
But you wake up and you talk to her. I know you're awake because it's like 6:30 and you're texting. And we're like, oh, Jen's awake. So during
bed at like 8 o'clock.
But my love, if you are in bed at 6:30 with nowhere to go, just turn on Creed.
Nah, I feel her though.
I don't turn on the TV.
You can't watch Creed till after like 5 p.m.
What?
It's like an evening movie. I hear that.
I
would watch it.
No, right. So I'd have to watch it like 8 in the morning or something to be able to have it done before Price is Right. And,
wow.
And thing comes on. Let's Make a Deal.
What time is Price is Right?
11. Let's Make a Deal's at 10.
Darren.
So I would have to get up at like 8.
But you don't have to get up, my love.
Well, wake up.
But you're awake.
Wake up.
You know what?
There's levels of waking up.
Genevieve.
Yes.
Here's my. It's not like you have distractions in the morning. Like for me to watch something in the morning, I have like a 10-minute window between 8:30 and 8:40 because the rest of the time is me yelling at the kids to get up and get dressed, brush your teeth, have breakfast, get their lunch together, blah, blah. You have none of that.
No.
So in the hour the good solid hour that it takes me to do that, from like 7:30 to 8:30, you could. I know you're up.
This is what I said. I would have to get up and watch it.
But you don't have to get up, Jen. You could just.
You don't understand these levels of getting up.
But get up
what the
how?
problem
You
is.
have to brush your teeth to watch TV?
No, this is his problem.
Darren, so like,
No.
You don't understand.
I know what you mean though. I know what you mean.
Because on Saturdays, if we have nothing to do and
Yeah,
I find
you just turn
myself
on
in
the
bed,
TV, yeah.
I turn on and watch whatever I fell asleep watching the night before.
Nah, I don't get up and start watching TV that
But
early.
but
That's
it's not
crazy.
get up. It's just, hey, Google, turn on the TV. It's
Yeah, but
streamed from my phone.
That's like really early to be watching TV.
At
That's phone
7.
time, Darren.
That's when I get to text you. If I was watching Creed, I wouldn't be able to text you.
But you can text
Dummy.
it, but you can still you watch things and text us at the same time.
Yeah.
But you can't do that.
I mean, no.
I
This is
just I
incredible.
mean
This is incredible.
no. She said I mean
Right? So then the other option is to watch it after Price is Right. And that's kind of like a weird time.
like what's
Like
after
noon. You watch movies at noon.
Why wouldn't you? Because that's your nap time? What?
I'm ruined.
What? I know around 12 I'm like, well, I wish I could take a nap, but I can't. And for you must be like, I can take a nap easy.
Yo.
No, I don't take naps, Darren.
You just rest your eyelids.
I just wait to get out of the bed.
But so okay.
Like I be up talking to you, but I ain't up.
But even so, you don't have to be up to watch Creed.
You gotta pay attention.
Yeah, but you can do that from your bed.
I mean,
Are you on the couch or in the bed?
I'm in the bed. I don't go in the living room till like the evening. It's true.
Yo, Bib, I'm all set. Guys, hey,
He's like, I'm out.
Hey,
No
guys.
further questions, Your Honor.
thank you.
Like the only time I go in the living room in the daytime, if it's Saturday and I'm cleaning, and I turn on the music.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, maybe I'm leaving out a key piece of information here. I don't watch TV during the daytime. I don't turn the TV on before like 4:30, 5 o'clock.
So how do you watch Prices?
I mean, other than that. Other than that. Actually, you know what?
All right, listeners. No, go ahead, John. I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude now.
It's fine.
No.
Now he feels bad. Look at you.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just gonna do the plugs, but go ahead. You could.
That's cool. If I do turn on the TV in the morning early like that, it's only to watch the news.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's like breakfast for your eyes.
Listeners, make sure you follow us on social media platforms. PLSDELTHIS on
was
Twitter,
awesome.
the same handle. On YouTube, we are the Please Delete This podcast. Make sure you check out our website, www.plsdelthis.com, where you can find all our social media pages and our YouTube page and what we're doing and our blog.
And how you can listen on your device.
Indeed. Just go to the website. You don't even have to go to your favorite streaming platform if you don't want to. Just go to our website and you can hear it there.
Could you make it any easier, Darren?
We could not.
Bim, before we go, I meant to ask you a question. Last week you said that when we finished recording, you was going to bake a lava cake and or you were going to go to Burger King. So did you do either of those things?
I think you went to Burger King.
I did both.
That's my
While he's putting up pictures, make sure you listen to us on Mondays at WBRU 101.1 FM at 1 in the afternoon with DJ Franchise himself. Yeah. Okay, Bim, show us.
All right, and bang.
Hey, ooh, strawberries.
That is the strawberry coulis that I made along the side.
Bim.
Yes, it wasn't as fudgy on the inside as it was like, because I didn't. The wife lost the ramekins.
Oh.
So, Derek, can you believe it? So,
How do you lose ramekins? Oh, sorry.
have you met my wife, guys? How am I going?
Wow.
No, so no, I'm like, Dad, I really wanted to do it the real way. So, muffin tins in the little muffin pan stuff. I did it so smaller. Temperature, time, all that stuff. But I actually ended up making them 3 or 4 times, actually practicing to try to get it right.
I feel like your wife is making out.
She is, yo, the way she smiles at me as she's falling asleep after eating the fried pork chop I made the other night. She's like, oh, God bless my husband. And I'm like, yeah, man, nah. But it makes me happy, honestly.
It does.
It makes me happy. And I'm getting nice at cooking, and I like good food.
Ben, why don't you YouTube yourself or record yourself cooking?
Somebody said that to me yesterday.
Why don't you do that? There's a lot of people, a lot of the recipes that I like say, oh, I want to try that, as I find online.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's
from
like
people
the
who are
from
like,
Next Level Chef.
I'm going to make blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, they could just go to the people I go to. You see me, man. I ain't trying to do that. And then with that, I got to answer comments. And no, actually, you want to use a teaspoon. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, somebody asked me, and I was like, no, because I can't.
Well, you think I'm stupid?
I can't cook and hold the camera.
Ludicrous.
And they were like, well, you get a stand. I'm like, no.
Nah. And I got to eat this. I got to explain to you what just happened and the food's getting cold.
Man.
Too much production behind it.
I mean, just the sandwich, I got backlash for the mail. Like, I'm sensitive about my shit.
Yo, I don't post. I got mad pictures of the food that I make. I don't post nothing. It's not about that. I legit, like, get excitement out of me. I made an egg roll. Actually, 2 different types of egg rolls.
I've been wanting to try and make egg roll.
Guacamole, chicken that I made for quesadilla, red onion, all that stuff. Mix it up, some lime in there, in the joint. Delicious. I never thought I would. When I tasted it, I was like, I didn't know I was capable of this flavor profile in my house. This is nuts.
The beef and broccoli was from leftovers because we grilled steak the day before.
Usage of leftovers, you can elevate them.
Yeah, and I expected it to be like all chewy and weird. No, it was so tender. It was so delish.
When you're cooking, are you following a recipe or are you kind of off the dome?
So the more I do different things, I can do off the dome. It's a lot easier with cooking than it is with baking, the precision. But like when I made the gravy, that was off top from the.
Oh,
I made it. Yeah, I made it like 2 or 3 other times. So I was like, all right, took the chicken out the pan, deglaze it. Get the onions and the butter in there, get that down to it's transparent, get the mushrooms in there, get that chicken stock in there, bang, 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 the flour, thicken the consistency, taste, a little more salt.
Every time I try to make gravy, it doesn't work out. My mom has tried to show me.
I don't.
Delicious.
She makes gravy out of the turkey drippings when she used to bake the turkey.
Don't even attempt it.
You know what it is? Can't be scared of butter. That's what I learned. Can't be scared of butter.
Same with mashed potatoes.
Can't be scared of
I
butter.
love making mashed potatoes.
Yeah, actually, that's what I had with my meal today.
Yeah, it's my jam, I must say.
Yeah, and last I'll leave the cooking. The guys, I'm a loser. Sorry. Cauliflower. I was like, we're in a jam. Wife needs food. I made the pork chop. What can I do with it? There was a whole head of cauliflower. Bust it down, steam it, take it out. Onions, garlic, butter, bang bang, food processor or blender.
Whoa.
Puree. Back in the pan.
Whoa.
Season.
Whoa.
Heat it up. Lay it gently.
Whoa.
Serve with spinach.
What is it, like a flatbread?
No, it's a puree, like a cauliflower puree.
I don't.
It looks like mashed potatoes, but it's cauliflower.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Yeah. The consistency is smooth.
Interesting.
Wife out here eating good.
Yo, bro.
Good for
I
you.
don't know. The wife listen to this. I'm just making ground turkey with pasta and that's it.
But honestly, my job allows for all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can just get busy and try stuff.
I like Next Level Chef.
Yo.
It's a cool show.
Good show. Shout out to the girl from Rhode Island. We don't know your name, but keep doing your thing.
Something.
You would
Yeah,
remember.
she was one of the ones that said that there were internet chefs that basically did exactly what
That's
she
what
was
she
saying.
started. Yep.
Out of Providence.
Hola, mi gente.
Were you following her?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Well, I wasn't following her, but I saw a lot of her videos because it was all over TikTok.
that's pretty
and
cool.
Stuff. Yeah.
Tell us about TikTok.
I wonder.
You sure?
It's all over, all the rage on TikTok.
Well,
Apparently, all these TikTok chefs. If my boy that we watch on YouTube was to get on the show like that, that'd be cool.
Who you watch on YouTube?
AB. He sounds like he's from like California or something. This black dude.
Send me his stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
always
I've
looking for
subscribed
different
to him.
chefs.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, I got about 4 or 5 that I check.
He's simple.
Binging with Babish.
I love that guy.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Oh, I love that
That's
guy.
my boy. Yo, I've done some of his stuff.
Yeah. I won't try any of his stuff because I feel like it's much too complicated.
Aaron, try it.
But I love that guy. His words, homogenous.
He makes fun of himself.
Oh yeah, it's so great.
Tiny whisk. But the chicken, when I got brave enough to make a whole chicken and bust it down, was because of him. He had did salt on top of the chicken after you butterfly it and leave it in the fridge overnight. Crispy skin.
Yes.
Then from the drippings, you can make your broth. So that's where I got it from. Babish.
I love that guy.
Yeah. Ugh.
I'll be all invested. I'm like, what happened to the girlfriend? I don't see her no more.
Oh, right. What happened?
Yeah, we gotta go.
All right. Sorry. Long pod. We love you.
Later.
Oh, I'm going to be in Vegas. Bye.
Oh.
Enjoy your trip.